Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? Believe it or not, we're already nearly halfway through Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1, considering it's already 44% complete. And despite us just receiving the first update of this year, 2022, being version 19.10 that was well anticipated after the end of Winterfest, with the snow furthermore melting from its original state and obviously introducing, because of that, what was frozen underneath the ice-tilted towers. What if I told you that the best parts of this update were actually implemented into the game's coding for upcoming content in the near future, despite, of course, you know, the Klombo monster, and despite us covering all the interesting intel today to do with upcoming bundles in the item shop, free rewards and more Marvel skins, let's just say due to popular demand on social media, it looks like we could be seeing the baby Klombo as a pet very soon. I already know you guys want to learn all about that today, so do yourself a favour, sit back, relax, grab your favourite snacks, stick around and watch the full video, and whilst you're doing that, one favour you can do me is simply by entering code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop the next time you log on. I challenge you all right now, try and make this process last longer than 10 seconds, and if it does, don't enter it, that's how confident I am. Entering code FM1 not only puts a giant smile on my face, but cheers my pug up Gus too, as he's been kind of sad recently from discovering that 70% of you guys watching right now aren't subscribed. And speaking of subscribing, yeah, we're incredibly close to 2.3 million, and we can definitely hit that before the end of January if everybody subscribes right now. And don't forget too, there's a bonus for this, as I give 5 subscribers every day. So of course, if you do want to receive a gift, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and let me know what you like to receive. And who knows, you could be shown gifted in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see in the very next video I post on the channel. But with that said now, enough messing around, we've got so much content to be going over that's upcoming based off what's in the game's coding and floating across social media, so make sure of course you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere!
Not, I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere!
Okay, so to start things off, one of the first things I wanted to mention with the introduction of Tilted Towers that was missed anyways across Fortnite's official verified Twitter is a tease of a free reward potentially being a loading screen, as this picture was attached to a tweet that they basically put out there stating, "We've only had Klombos for a day, but if anything were to happen to them, we would eliminate all of Tilted," which obviously was kind of like a meme, but at the same time, who wants to, you know, eliminate these cute creatures? And speaking of if you can eliminate them, as of now, nobody has managed to do so. It does this weird thing where there's no health bar when you're shooting at them or trying to eliminate them with whatever weapon, and dealing 1 damage per time of whatever you hit it with, whether it's bullets, your harvesting tool, or anything of the other sorts. In terms of this being a free loading screen though, I don't know why Fortnite wouldn't introduce it, considering they never introduced loading screens to the item shop to be bought through V-Bucks, and of course, it includes Klombo, which, yeah, is beloved by the community now since it got introduced. And don't worry if you've not seen a Klombo in-game yet, we have a 100% spawn rate location to go over in just a second later in the video, as well as the baby Klombo reward. As we're on the topic kind of free rewards however, but this being a definite free reward or free rewards we can earn in the very near future, as FireMonkey had to state in this tweet, there's a new cup called the Summer Smash Cup of 2022. It's going to be duos based, and it's going to be going on tomorrow at the time of me recording this video, but maybe today when it's uploaded on January 22nd to the 23rd, and the description states the Summer Smash Cup is back for the Australian Open, hoping for a chance to win cosmetic rewards with more rewards based on final leaderboard placement. The top 50 duos in round 1 will advance to round 2, and here are the cosmetics in mention, I'm guessing being the spray and also the skin. I doubt the skin will be exclusive to this particular event though, it will rotate throughout the item shop in the future at least at some point, but of course sprays don't rotate throughout the item shop, so technically this might be the rarer reward, although it's smaller and a lot easier to earn here. And some of you may be confused as to why it states Summer Cup going on in January. Well, Australia anyways has their summertime when countries like the US and UK have winter, and with this being a very street looking skin, although it's giving me iconic skin vibes, you know, this one that's very rare and was one of the first phone exclusive anyways, the second one after the original Galaxy skin. Believe it or not, Epic Games haven't stopped there in terms of making these street artist-like looking characters anyways, as they're going to be introducing for the February crew pack that already got leaked or decrypted, being, as you can see, FireMonkey stated on screen right now, is going to be called Aftermath, and here are some screenshots of him in the lobby early. In terms of all the other cosmetics, of course, that we currently know of or are going to be a part of February's crew pack when it initially gets introduced on the 1st of February, here they all are on screen right now. Obviously a skin with a selectable style that looks very interesting without the mask pulled up, a harvesting tool, Backbling, and wrap to complement the set. Don't forget to, when your billing information takes out payment for this month anyways, if you're still subscribed for February or plan to be, you will get 1000 V-Bucks at the this moment. And with Epic Games following a lot of leakers and data miners across Twitter, considering this has already been revealed to us, the community, way before February comes around, literally like 10 or 12 days before, it wouldn't surprise me if the same case with the Winter Dr. Sloan trailer getting leaked early over on Twitter happens with this skin, so make sure if you want to see that, as I'll be putting it up on my Twitter as soon as it's released, go follow me over there at Friendly Machine, as we've just surpassed also 20,000 followers. Also, as of recently, we've been running tons of V-Buck giveaways over there, and my Twitter's smaller than my YouTube, meaning, yeah, you've got extra chances of winning an even bigger amount of V-Bucks than the cosmetic I may gift you in a video. Speaking of Twitter and what's been mentioned over there, more specifically to do with the return of Fortnite Mobile, as it was rumoured, I mentioned in a few other videos previously, to be returning through GeForce Now in a beta form, rolling out to people who'd signed up from obviously clicking a link and yeah, trying to get early access to it. As NVIDIA GeForce Now tweeted out themselves on their official verified Twitter, initial access to our @Fortnite game limited time closed beta to test controls and performance on iOS, Safari and Android begins this week. Sign up for a chance to play, and I'll put this link in the video description down below if you are an iOS player or just want to play this version of Fortnite on Android. And as Fortnite have recently introduced the Chapter 3 Season 1 brand new lobby of Tilted Towers in the background, as you can see according to I'm Golden YT, who literally has all the intel as soon as it pours out regarding Fortnite Mobile, not only does the lobby look the exact same as it used to on original Fortnite Mobile, but perhaps even a little bit better in terms of the graphics, considering it's through GeForce Now, and also Fortnite Mobile GeForce Now HUD layout tool looks exactly the same as the previous Fortnite Mobile version, meaning this is definitely a refreshing piece of news, considering if it didn't replicate the old Fortnite Mobile or wasn't as good, of course there wouldn't be that transition made over to it, considering it's not on the App Store. Epic Games, if you're watching this video, to make this absolutely huge, literally just roll out a reward randomly of 1,000 V-Bucks to all players, kind of like you did the V-Buck reward in the free Fortnite movement, granting players 30% of all V-Bucks back that they purchased in the last 30 days. Literally everybody wants the free V-Bucks, like who doesn't, and everybody would be talking about it across social media, and who knows, you may even get the attention of Apple, who then might want it back on the App Store. So with that said, with Fortnite iOS mobile players going from this map anyways at the end of Chapter 2 Season 3 to Chapter 3 Season 1, speaking of map changes in themselves, you know how Hypex tweeted out a while ago all 9 stages of the snow melting till eventually where, yeah, it would look like this with no snow on the map. Supposedly they've listened to us as a community, and for that reason I believe they could be listening to us in terms of granting us 1,000 V-Bucks for the return of Fortnite Mobile, as they've made the decision to stop the snow melting, as you can see in this tweet from Hypex himself, at this particular stage, which was hotfixed into the coding in 19.10. I definitely think this was a right move, considering it adds a diverse amount of biomes to the map and obviously keeps it more vibrant in terms of colour and interesting in terms of environment or wildlife that potentially can be added. It definitely complements the theme of the extreme weather conditions more, having at least one snowy base marginal area on the map, kinda like what we had with the mountains in Chapter 2. And speaking of extreme weather conditions, look how cool it looks when, yeah, lightning strikes the clock tower in newly introduced Tilted Towers that's returned after 900 plus days. One more insanely cool thing now that I can confirm to you guys is we're going to be seeing a green Goblin skin just before we go over Klombo, his location every time in game, and potentially the baby Klombo pet reward. This was randomly found when the downtime was occurring for 19.10, and as you can see, Hypex basically just tweeted out there's a green Goblin based loading screen with a new character, obviously meaning they've created their own skin or version of Green Goblin within Fortnite. It's not the one from the normal Spider-Man films anyways, with Tobey Maguire in as one of the villains, rather so this version from one of the Marvel comic books anyways, that I think they have the rights to anyways, Epic Games, to use Marvel only characters instead of, well, non-Marvel ones. In terms of the full set that we'll be able to receive with this, here are all the cosmetics on screen right now. People were kind of mad this got leaked incredibly early, but I think it'll be in the item shop in the near future, and for that reason I don't mind showcasing early gameplay of it in the Fortnite lobby anyways, turning around and stuff so you can get a full view of the skin itself. And speaking of future Marvel skins, or specifically to do with Spider-Man anyways, we not only know we're going to be seeing definitely a Mary Jane skin as she's upcoming as an NPC, but Fortnite released this article a while ago stating there's going to be other enemies or friends of Spider-Man also introduced, meaning, yeah, just definitely more on the good side and the bad side, one of which could be, as Donald Mustard kinda teased here, to be the Iron Spider in this tweet alone in a very cryptic manner. I was just in a solo dressed up as Iron Man and swinging around with the web shooters, where a massive tornado completely devastated Tilted Towers during the final few circles. So crazy and awesome, still can't believe sometimes that Fortnite is actually real. So is this foreshadowing the Iron Spider to be upcoming as a skin, or the destruction of Tilted Towers? I guess we're yet to know. Either way, if all the Klombos that spawn in on the map actually, you know, did go to Tilted Towers, I definitely think it could be destroyed quite easily in one game. And speaking of the Klombo creatures anyways that are newly introduced and everybody loves, of course, these are all the possible locations that they can spawn in. However, if you want to find one for definite every every game, you need to go to where I'm marking on screen right now or showing in the bottom left of the desert region of the map. I think this is the location of the scene they were initially teased anyways, or shown for the first time in the Chapter 3 Season 1 trailer, but I could be wrong. And of course, with the introduction of Klombos, everybody's not only been loving them, but finding many similarities in terms of their look to Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Literally, Twitter and Reddit has been full of images and posts to do with not only how Klombos came to the map with the battle bus carrying them over, but also stuff such as How to Train Your Klombo being a reference to How to Train Your Dragon with how similar Klombo looks to Toothless. And despite people even making cosmetics based around Klombo already, such as emotes that perhaps we could, wear or ride a mini Klombo around the map on, according to this one anyways. Something that I actually called a few days ago, considering there's not many pets introduced in Fortnite now, as you can see by the title, is the introduction of Momba, or a mini Klombo. As you can see, Spirit's Fish has also noticed that we haven't seen any pets in a while, and for that reason over on Twitter, created what I believe to be one of the most realistic or best looking concepts of a pet Klombo Backbling. And as you can see, it's not just the pet Klombo, it's other pet miniature animals anyways, which I think would definitely work very well in terms of being sold throughout the item shop in a bundle form. I'm guessing they're going to be doing this as a pet in some way, shape or form, the baby Klombo, whether it's sat in an eggshell or, as you've seen in the reward screen form, a backpack Backbling. And considering Epic Games have listened to the community in terms of demanding that the snow isn't entirely melted completely off the map and then fixing this, who's to say with how much Klombo's flooding the internet in terms of the Fortnite community now that Epic Games don't at least consider this, if not implement it in the very near future. If you want to see that happen, slap a like in today's video and make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for more instantaneous Fortnite updates, linked in the video description down below or in the pinned comment. And speaking of other videos or your next destination now, make sure to click or interact with anything on screen, but most importantly, hopefully I can catch you, yes you the individual still watching, I can see you, but hopefully in that very next video I do post on the channel.